Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today for a change we are not going to look at parappa stuff, just to do something different. So I guess to start off with what I'm going to show you today, when I was in Japan, at that time I found that they do things in Japan that they call lotteries. You might have heard of these online. Well, basically you go into a store, you buy like a little peel-off tab lottery ticket, and there are different prizes that you'll always win a prize. Just the bigger items are always rarer, obviously, than the smaller ones. So for example, while I was over there, because of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain just coming out, that was the theme of this big lottery that started, I think, on about September 12th. It started just before I left. So I bought a bunch of tickets for that and won some really cool things. If people want to see it, I can show that. I brought back a whole bunch of really cool items, and they're all exclusive to Japan. And it's interesting, you'll find some of those same items that are available for the price of a ticket being sold immediately afterwards in stores. So a big store that a lot of Westerners know over there called Super Potato, that sells a lot of retro games and that. Within a day of me buying these lottery tickets, the first day they were available, already Super Potato was selling some of the more rare items that I guess people must just sell to them for way above ticket price. And one of the things I actually ended up winning was one of the rarer ones. So that was a bit of excitement. Anyway, soon after I left, one of the new lotteries that started was for the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. Now, the actual anniversary itself hit while I was over there. I think there was a few musical events for the 30th anniversary of Mario, some little orchestra things. I didn't get to see any of those, unfortunately, but I did, while I was there, happen to pick up, they released a 30th anniversary Mario Brothers collection, music collection, with just got all the different pictures of different Mario games on the back there. That was cool, so I picked that up, and I got a couple other little Kinder Surprise style things where it's just like a chocolate egg with a toy inside. I have a couple different things of those. But what I have today to show is, like I said, one of those sort of lotteries that's various different items from celebrating the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. So I'll show you some of them at a glance here first, and then we'll have a closer look at them. Some of them are really cool. I'm glad that I've got them. I haven't got all of them. There's a whole bunch of different things, but some of the things I did grab I'm really happy about. So we'll start off with, there's these little hand towels. Now, I actually have a couple small Mario hand towels that, when the Nintendo Club was around, I bought with star points or whatever they were. The Australian store always had absolutely garbage things, rewards for those star things, but I just spent them, and I have a couple little face towels. But these ones are the 30th anniversary ones, so it's probably the best look you're going to get, so there's probably no real point getting any other sort of views on that. But obviously I haven't taken out of the plastic. That's just the logo and everything there, and you got a whole bunch of different characters, different sprites from Mario Brothers 1, you know, some of the different characters, Mario, Luigi, the question block, things like that, some of the Koopas, Goomba, question blocks, and just the normal blocks, stars, mushrooms, things like that. So that is that one. And a second one, same, again, another tower, and it's just got the question block. And this is an example of sort of what you'd get as the lower tier of the lottery items. You can always see, there's another one, just in one of the Mario with the Princess. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you a new quest. Push button B to select a world. So that's what that says behind that, with a picture of Mario and Peach. So you'll notice down here there's the letter H, and that's so when you get your ticket and the people behind the counter would tear it off, it would show a letter representing what sort of prize you won. So you would get a choice of what sort of, at least I think you would, get a choice of which of the H items you could get, depending on how much stock the stores had left. So that's 3 of those face towels. I think there is also a 4th. I just got the 3. Next we have, and we'll take a closer look at these because getting these out of the boxes was a pain in the ass. So these 2, and this was a set of these 2, there were just the 2, of these little drinking glasses that have different scenes on them. So one of them is some of the underwater stages. and another one's just Mario, sort of like a stage 1, World 1, stage 1 there. So you've just got Mario on some of the blocks with some coins and a Koopa and a shell and a pipe. So that is those two. We'll have a closer look at those now. So that's kind of cool. Next, and I really love these, it's a set of 4, and again we'll take a closer look, but just briefly, of these Mario plates. So they've got different designs on them. There's again one of the sort of older Mario 1, jumping, the flag at the end, fire flower, there's Mario dying, Bowser, that's a cool design. Again, we'll have a closer look. This one's sort of your newer style Mario, the 3D model. That's that one. This is another really cool design. Looks like it's more Super Mario World, which is one of my favourite games of all time. That's a really awesome design. And then the last one is just a really nice design for the 30th anniversary specifically. So a lot of different characters around the edge and the logo in the middle. So we'll take a closer look at those in a bit more detail now. I got another thing. Now, this is 30th anniversary Mario. I'm not entirely too sure about this. When I was trying to look up where exactly this one came from, I kept finding that it was from the Gachapon capsule toys, but that can't be right unless you were able to exchange it for something, or if you got enough of something, you'd send away and get it. I don't think this was part of the lottery specifically, but it's a Mario plush, and again, we'll take a closer look in better focus, but it's got the whole pattern of his hat and his overalls and shirt is just the different characters again from Super Mario 1 and the 30th anniversary logo and everything's on that. So we'll have a close look at that. But it's really cool, really nice soft plush. And certainly if this came from either the lottery or a capsule toy, it's a really quality prize. I'm really glad that I have this. Now the last thing I got, again, is one of the prizes. It is something of a Mario costume. So, Mario shirt, Mario mustache. Now, in all these pictures it's modelled by a female. I don't know if that's meant to be because it's a woman's shirt, but we'll take a closer look at that as well. Once again though, you can see up there's the letter C, so a higher prize than the face washing towels down there. Usually A is your highest from what, in my experience at least, and it goes down to H. So that is that. So let's have a look at that as well. Okay, here's your closer look at the shirt and mustache. If it's not a woman's shirt, it's for a really small dude, because it's really tight. But it's also really long. It feels like it's a dress. But anyway, there you go. There's a little shirt. It's a weird material and it kind of smells funny because the blue is like a plasticky thing. Yeah, so that's a look at that. Hopefully you enjoy looking at all these Mario 30th anniversary lottery toys and seeing me dressed like this. You enjoy that, and hopefully we'll speak soon.